Sometimes I find myself searching for content to listen to, and I'm finding it very hard. Day by day, finding it harder to find content. What's going on? Have I listened to everything that interested me? Maybe the cool content is in other platforms. Maybe I don't listen to other platforms. Why? Most of them are censored. You know, most of them are censored already. Anyway, they're blocked. So from time to time, I'm listening to YouTube, and an ad just pops in. It's not an ad from the platform. No, it's an ad from the content creator. It's the content creator himself actually sometimes talking about the ad. Okay, fair enough. Everybody's got to make a living. One of these ads that I catch often is the masculinity crisis. I'm like, oh, here we go again. There's a drop in testosterone. And the thing I noticed is that these ads, they don't propose a change in lifestyle. No, they only propose more products, like testosterone supplements. Buy now testosterone supplements here in this link. Or did you know microplastics are being, introduced into the water, and you are consuming like a credit card of plastics like every year. Sometimes it's every month. I think I've heard last time it's every week that you consume microplastics, the size of a credit card, blah 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 blah. Please buy this water filtration. You don't need to, do anything special. Just plug it into the wall and that's it. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Consume, consume. You will fix your issue of low testosterone. Now, I have my idea what's causing low testosterone. To me, it's a low fat diet and consuming food from depleted soils, of course. Industrial size agriculture, they don't add to the soil, they only remove from the soil. They don't give time to Mother Earth to refuel. No, they just extract, and their violent, stupid ways is turning, areas into deserts. It's really barbaric. Their greed knows no limits. They just want profit, 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 profit. Anyway, since the 60s, there's been propaganda for low fat diets. Yeah, low fat diets. They demonized fat, butter, ghee. They demonized those things. Well, the industrial complex was having tons and tons of materials that they didn't know what to do. So, with a bit of transformation, they could sell it back to the consumer. Products like seed oils, rancid seed oils. It's a side effect of industrialization. And I mean, those seed oils could be used as fuel, but they were like, but we can make them eat this. Yeah, just add some color and flavor, and people will consume anything. We'll just, invent some bullshit report that fat is bad for you, something we've been consuming since forever, and people will buy it. you know. The thing is, fat is what enables the production of hormones in the body. You know, when people get hormonically unbalanced, sometimes what they need is a nice fatty steak, you know. So decades decades, replacing fats, ghee, butter from the food pyramid, and replacing it with seed oils, lowering people's testosterone. You know, there's this experiment they did. I don't know the name. It involves animals in a laboratory. They controlled the group of animals. They gave them um, a diet, a low-fat diet, rich in these seed oils. So when that group of animals had babies, they were born with tons and tons of issues, from rashes to allergies to, you know, uh, mental problems as well. They were a bit retarded and stuff. So those babies had lots of issues, and then they had those babies have babies themselves, and the result was the males was very passive and timid, and you know and the females very aggressive, very nagging and aggressive. Does that remind you of something? After 3 4 generations of consuming low fat diets with rancid seed oils and beans, they also extract oil from beans, and it just messes up with your hormones, and eventually you don't reproduce. I mean, after the third or fourth generation of these isolated animals in laboratory, they stopped reproducing. The females didn't care anymore about males. They lost all their femininity. They were aggressive towards the males. They would, kill each other, and the males was passive and shy, and you know everything got confused. They were confused. They suffer from dysphoria. They were confused. They didn't feel right in their skin. Does that remind you of something maybe happening in the West? It's not going to be fixed with supplements or a new water filter or whatever. No, it's going to be fixed with a completely different lifestyle. And to make this change, this lifestyles change, it's anti economy, should I say. It doesn't benefit, changing your lifestyle is not going to benefit capitalism or communism or socialism. It's not going to benefit any of these types of economy. Unfortunately, we're living through times in which we exist to feed the economy. It's not the other way around. It's not the economy that exists to help us. No, we exist to help the economy. So basically, there's going to be a few percent. They're going to be filthy rich, and everybody's just going to work themselves to oblivion. It's not the other way around. Money, exists to help us. It's not the other way around. But human nature, right, sometimes takes over and people lose track of what's important. Now they are more concerned with career than with family. The priorities are completely reversed, and things are going so crazy. You can work all your life, you will never be able to own anything. Things are so expensive. The 1% is getting richer and everybody else getting poorer. And all our politicians that should be on our side, they are playing the role of the elites. They don't care about the populations anymore. So I think I'm going to shut up now.